Hello everyone. When we think of data, we usually pictures like tables and columns like that. But in real world, data isn't always organized. Okay. So today we are going to look an awesome tool that let us store data that we actually think, and that's MongoDB. Let's check a introduction and concepts of MongoDB. Okay, here first, what is MongoDB? So MongoDB is generally a database, but here the term there is no SQL. So basically, SQL means it is a structured database. It is a predefined schema like that. But in MongoDB, here the term is no SQL. So here it does not contain tables and rows. It does not contain a fixed schema, so not like that. So it is unlike a relational database. Here the data is stored in documents. Documents means rows. Okay, here the data is not stored in table format. Okay, so the documents are in the format of JSON like format. Here it is called bson, that is binary JSON. In Python we use the term dictionary. No, so here the in dictionary there are keys and value pairs. No, so like that only in MongoDB the documents are stored. And also it is developed by MongoDB Inc. So I already mentioned the term, it is a schema-less. So schema-less means before you enter the fields in the table, you have to mention the structure. That is how many number of columns, how many number of what kind of columns are, that is a data type. You have to mention. No, but in MongoDB you don't mention any column or any structure beforehand. Okay, just you can enter the documents. Okay, and here we give indexes. So indexes makes query faster. Okay, then high performance. Basically MongoDB is used for heavy applications. Okay, for example our day to day examples like WhatsApp, Zomato, so like that. These apps are using only MongoDB, okay, as a database. Next is scalability. So it supports horizontal scaling. Okay, so we can shredding the data easily. Next, aggregation framework. Generally, a aggregation purpose like mean, median, like that. Okay, so it is powerful ways to process and transform your data. So here the question, why MongoDB? So for the first is high performance. So MongoDB is very fast for read and write operations. Okay, because we don't need to write any code. Okay, and also it works with large databases. We can implement thousands of databases like that. So it supports large databases and supports in memory processing for quicker access. Okay, next is scalability. As I mentioned above, it has a shredding, that is horizontal scaling. So we can split data across multiple servers. So this purpose is if one server is failed means we can access another server. So here scalability is one of the important purpose. Next, flexible schema. So this is main features of MongoDB. So we no need to predefine data structure. Okay, every document have different fields. For example, I have a table that is collection. Okay, so in collection I have 4 documents. Means the first document have just 2 fields and the second document have 3 fields. So whatever data type, so that's not no need to mention previously. Okay, so easy to update structure. Okay, next, high availability. It supports replica sets. So even if one server fails, the data is safe, which is shredding. Okay, scalability I mentioned it earlier. No, so that also high availability. Okay, so next we have to differentiate SQL versus MongoDB. Okay, so SQL and MongoDB have both have tables, rows, columns, whatever. But in MongoDB the tables are called as collections, rows are called as documents, columns are called as field, and the main difference is it is a fixed schema, this is flexible schema. Okay, so these are the difference between SQL and MongoDB terms. So this is the architecture of MongoDB. Here client, then MongoDB server, then database. In database we have collection, in collection we have documents. Okay, so this is the structure of MongoDB architecture. Okay, I mentioned the term concept, which is nothing, it is a row. Okay, I already mentioned it, the rows are stored in a key value pairs. No, so the data is stored in key value pairs. You can see the example. I give one student document here. So name colon Arun, department colon CSE, age colon 20. So here I didn't mention any data type. I just give a key value pairs, that is a name, and his name is Arun. So you just give in the format of key value pairs as a document. Okay, next, MongoDB is a schemaless. So in see here the student collection example, the first document contains name and age, but in the second document it contains name, department, CGPA. So by seeing the example you can decide. Okay, you for the student collection, that is for the student table, it's just have two documents, that is two rows. So first document contains two field, that is two column, and second document contains three fields, that is three columns. Okay, so here I already mentioned that is schemaless. So schemaless means it is flexible and adaptable to changing the data. Okay, but in SQL we give two field for student table, means we just give only two field for each document, but here that is not a matter because we didn't predefined anything. Okay, so by giving flexible, okay, flexible documents. Okay, and here CURD operations, that is create, read, update and delete, as same as SQL. Okay, we can create a data, read, update, delete. Okay, there are many functions. Okay, let me see later. So CURD operations, here insert one and find, update one, delete one. So these are the one of the methods of create, read, update, delete functions, as same as SQL. So MongoDB Compass, so this is one of the easiest part. Okay, so MongoDB Compass is a guide tool. Okay, so graphical interface for MongoDB. Here we can view databases, collections and documents visually. We even don't write any code like SQL. Okay, we just click an icon and when we can view databases, collections and documents very easily and very quickly. Okay, and no coding needed to perform CURD operations. Okay, let me show another slide. So see, this is the MongoDB Compass. Here it will everyone has an icon. Okay, so no coding needed, just you want to delete, means you can select a particular document and click the delete icon, means it will delete. Okay, same like that for insert, for find means query the data. Okay, and edit, that is update. And also in left side you see college DB and students. So college DB is a database. Okay, college DB is a connection. Okay, then student is a database. In student, sorry, just a confusion. Okay, college DB is a database, that is college database. In college database we have student as a table, that is collection. Okay, in that collection we have two documents. Okay, first one is name Arun and second one is name Priya. Here you can see ID, object ID. Okay, when we insert one document it will automatically create an ID for that particular document. Okay, you don't need to create an ID. Okay, MongoDB itself creates an ID for a document. Okay, okay, so we have to explore some features. Okay, we explore the data visually. As I already said, we don't need write any code for view database, view collections, view documents. Okay, we can explore the data visually and create and modify documents easily because we just select a icon. It will easily update the code or delete the document like that. Okay, next, point and click. Just click means you can get whatever you want. Next, analyze and schema and indexes. Indexes are used for faster query access. Okay, next, use case for the beginners. Okay, for a beginners you want to check data quickly, means you can use MongoDB. It is very efficient for you. Next, MongoDB is used for many real-time apps. Now you can use WhatsApp, Zomato, Swiggy, so whatever. So you can use Zomato. Their company all are uses Zomato for databases because Zomato has fast updates. You see, if you order something, means if you order some food in Zomato, means we can see the live track of driver. No, so he come at one place and goes to another place, moves to another place. So the data has to move. Updates fastly. No, so for that times live order tracking, chat apps like that, we can use MongoDB. So it is very efficient for us. Next, as same as applications like web apps, mobile apps, big data, and the Internet of Things (IoT). So these applications are also use MongoDB as their database. Okay, so in real time and in current world, okay, for example, Google Maps. In Google Maps, we use a geospatial selector. So it is one of the feature of MongoDB. Okay, in geospatial selector, we can use our real time app like map. Okay, when we use map, what is the purpose of map? It is samely implemented in MongoDB also. Okay, we can give coordinates and we can find places nearby around us, so whatever. So like that, in real time apps, MongoDB is very essential to use. Okay, I mentioned a lot of advantages of MongoDB, right? Okay, for anything there is an advantage and also a disadvantage, no? So I mentioned the advantages of MongoDB. Now it has small disadvantages, okay, by comparing with SQL. So like that, MongoDB also have some disadvantages. So no joins. In SQL we frequently use the terms joins, which is used to join the table, so like that, no? So in MongoDB it is a harder only. Okay, so it's not like in SQL we can easily join the table, no, but in MongoDB it is much harder. Next, memory usage. Okay, can use more RAM. Okay, it uses more RAM due to the storage of indexes. When we create index for a particular document, for a particular collection, means the indexes will take more RAM. Okay, data size limitations. Okay, for every document, for each document, okay, in a table, that is in a collection, each document contains many documents, no? Each document maximum size is 16 MB. So if my document is more than 16 MB, means it bit harder, no? So that is one of the limitations. Okay, this is one of the disadvantage of MongoDB. Next, transaction support. So transaction means you already know in SQL ACID properties, so that is that supports a transaction support, you already know. Okay, so in MongoDB the transaction support is slower by comparing with the relational database. It also done, it will also do, but by comparing relational database SQL, so by comparing that, here the document transactions is very slow. For example, for banking systems it will slow, so they can prefer relational databases, no, SQL or MySQL, like that. So here the transaction support is very low. Next, complex for relational data. No, ideal for applications needing complex relationship. For complex relationship, it also complex. Okay, so these are the advantages of MongoDB. By instead of these advantages, so MongoDB is one of very simple databases. Okay, you can learn database without coding. Okay, by just using a guide tool, that is MongoDB Compass, you can install it and try it. Okay, by using the code operations, create that is insert document and update document. Okay, it is very simple. Okay, you can learn. Next class இது வந்து அங்கே எடிட் பண்ணிக்கலாம்.